Coach, your thoughts on game breaking the record tonight?
That record was a long time in the making, so I'm very proud of him for, that's a huge body of work that he's a part of, and and Gabe, be the first to tell you, there's a lot of teammates that helped contribute to that record, but he's a great representative to have that record and a very impressive career, and continues to.
Just what you're seeing out of your offense these last 2 weeks, back-to-back 50-plus point games.
I think I thought we've executed well. If we execute poorly, then I think we've rallied to come out the next series sharp, or maybe even if we have two bad plays, if we convert, then we'll get back in sync. So I think we've done a good job recovering and getting back in sync. If we get out of sync, so I thought that's good. And then, we've gotten a little more opportunistic. Maybe as we got older, gotten more experience, we're a little more opportunistic at key situations, which I think's been helpful.
How about how just the different various units are all seeming to feed on each other? You go 3 and out and special team scores. That seems to propel the offense. Everything seems to be clicking in a way that it hadn't yet.
I think that's right. I think on all three sides we have been able to get spurts and periods where we're really clicking in all three sides, and that tends to multiply things. So I think that's been good, and we got to maintain that. We got to continue to improve at it.
Mike, were you aware during the game that the Huskies lost to USC, which makes you guys the only undefeated team in Pac-12 play? What do you think that says for your team at this point?
Wasn't aware. Really, all it says to me is we got the opportunity to play another Pac-12 opponent next week, and we're excited about that, and we're very glad we got a full week to get better and to improve.
More so than at any other point, you guys are playing really, really meaningful November games. How do you think the team is kind of responding to that limelight?
I think we've continued to elevate kind of our excitement to play as the season's gone on, and I think that's been an important element, and I think, if you can do that, that ends up getting contagious among everybody, and then I think, it's not just the physical mentality, but the mental mentality, where it's just kind of fun to be a part of all the energy,
Coach, I'm sure you've dealt with this before, but how do you get the team to just focus on the next game as opposed to the rivalry game coming up the following week?
Or just treat it like any other game. I mean, all these games are meaningful. I mean, this was a hugely meaningful game tonight, and so we were solely focused on that this week, and we need to just have the mental discipline to be solely focused on the next game next week. I mean, if all games aren't important, there aren't going to be any important games, because you're going to be so lousy none of them are important anymore,
Kind of going off the motto of respect everyone, fear no one. That's something the players repeat a lot in these kind of settings. Is it a team that you feel can buy into that, or has bought into that more than other teams that you've had?
Yeah, I think the second half of the year we have some. But that's something that's got to be constantly checked and focused on and stuff like that. Kind of a rambunctious room in there. That's why there's a door or anything, and there's none of your business. So,
Thoughts specifically on what you saw on the defense?
What's that?
Thoughts specifically on what you guys did on the defensive side?
I thought they're a real explosive team, and I thought and they're going to get big plays on people, and have everybody and have all year. But I did think our defense did a real good job playing consistently and then outlasting them. There's points where they got our back against the wall, and we managed to fight our way out of it too. Because they got on our side of the field, and we managed to fight our way out of it, especially the first half, which was really key to us getting the upper hand. And and they just hung in there. And there's a lot of points in there where it would be easy to get discouraged because they got an explosive. And then and they're really a fast team, and they're a very explosive team. And if you get on your heels and you don't just focus on the next play or your job, it's easy to make it even worse. But I thought we did a good job focusing on, our role and what we needed to do in order to, and got ourselves out of, a lot of those things.
The moments of adversity you guys have faced this year, those first 2 games and sort of changing your approach, the struggles with the fourth quarter, how have those kind of forged your team's ability to react to those situations you just mentioned?
Well, I think it's helped, but to be perfectly honest, I mean, those situations you described, I mean, we were dissatisfied with them. I didn't feel like we were poor at them, but the idea is to get better and better and better at everything, and then, and I think we have, and I think it's, and it's definitely paid off in some instances too.
I know you like to play a 4-quarter game, and playing with the big leagues like you had the last couple of weeks, how good is it to see your guys not give up? Because it could be easy to maybe give in a little bit, with such a big league.
Yeah, we made a point of that. I mean, just football for the sake of football. Don't give in, and just make sure we're improving each week. Make sure we improve at everything we do and do it for 60 minutes. And I can think of series here and there where we had some lapses, but I can't think of. I really can't think of back-to-back series where we did either on offense, defense, or special teams. I did think we recovered, and I thought that was important for us.